Messy. MessyPod with Meg and Mike. MessyPod with Meg and Mike. MessyPod hookup time. MessyPod with Meg and Mike. MessyPod with Meg and Mike.
Hello. Hi. It made it really quiet for you too. Really? I don't know why. Zoom hates us.
So whatever. We have outside mics now. Welcome to MessyPod Quarentina episode 4. Have I ever told you guys why it's called Quarentina?
I don't think so.
Well, guess. Just one guess. Give me one guess.
Also, should we let people know what happened to Quarentina 2? Because there was a lot of comments.
Oh, yeah, on YouTube. Everyone, no one knows. No one knows the secret. Well, what happened to Quarentina 2 on YouTube? Well, first of all, Quarentina is called Quarentina because we're in quarantine, but it's cute. So, Quarentina. You know what I mean? We're being cute in quarantine.
Well, be careful because the gays are going to think we're talking about meth.
Oh, sure, I guess. Is that what you call meth? Is meth called Tina?
Like the slang for like meth in the gays, they go, Tina.
Is Tina? I didn't know that. I wasn't even thinking about that, but okay.
Leave it to the gays.
We're just quarantine meth heads, I guess.
But isn't that weird? Like, leave it to the gays to give like something like meth, like a cute, like Tina.
What's heroin, Sandra?
Heroin. No, they call it yellow clouds.
Yellow clouds.
Oh
yeah, I've heard about that. Yellow cloud. I think there's a lot more. I think there's probably a lot of slang.
There's
for
a bunch.
Though.
That should be a podcast one day. We should guess
figuring out the slangs. Honestly,
yes.
Yeah.
Honestly,
what's
that'd be great.
Jessica.
You know what? I saw a great thing, and I think you need to do it with a straight person.
What?
This kid. You know what? I will find it and I'll put it in the app somewhere so we can give him credit. He did this thing where he asked his dad gay slang, but he made them up. Like he just like said like a random word and
really?
like told his dad it meant like he was like, "What do you think this means?" Like with it not mean. He'd be like, "What do you think the gays mean when they say like lamp?" And his dad would guess, and he would just be like, yeah, or like tell him if he was right or wrong, and like fucking ad lib it. It was hysterical. I thought it was a great idea.
Oh my gosh, that's so weird. Maybe I should do one day.
One day.
What were we saying before? We were talking about something. I said quarantine.
Drugs.
Oh, Quarentina 2. Oh, we can talk about drugs more. We can talk more about drugs.
We'll talk about drugs on drugs. If you want
to. But Quarentina 2. The reason why Quarentina 2 flopped was my fault. Actually, no, it's Zoom's fault. I blame Zoom. Let's go back. Okay, first of all, so I recorded Quarentina 2 on my MacBook. I have a MacBook for like creative endeavors and all that shit because I'm rich. No. Did you see the? Oh my God, the Paris Hilton documentary came out, and at the end of her documentary, it revealed she has like 12 MacBooks that she like doesn't use because like her ex-boyfriend's like because whenever she gets like nervous apparently or in a fight with her exes or something, she would always just go on her laptop, and her exes were like very like they would like throw her computer and break it. Or something would happen. So she showed a lot of her smashed MacBooks and all that stuff from her exes and all that shit. I was like, oh wow,
that family. I want that family to have like a Kardashians reality show because then you got
they will never.
Richards, Kyle Richards.
They will never because the Hiltons, her sisters are like so like against being on camera. Like even like they only got one sister for the entire documentary. The other sister said no. Like they don't like to be on camera and all that stuff. Yeah, because their mom was a child actor and a child model, and so like
the sister of Kim and Kyle Richards.
Yeah, so
the
she
two
like
housewives.
So she raised her kids. Apparently, the documentary says she raised her kids trying to stay away from that entire world.
Yeah,
she did not want them to be it.
Drama season 1 through 3 of Beverly Hills.
So apparently, yeah, she was trying to make her kids avoid it, but then like Paris is Paris, you know. But like all her like rest of her family is like very anti-camera. What were we talking about? You make me tangent so much. Drugs. Quarantine.
No, Quarentina 2. Why
Quarentina
you blame Zoom?
2. Why? Okay, there we go. Why I blame Zoom? Okay, bitch. So I recorded it on my MacBook, And apparently, I did not know because it was not made clear on anywhere, but on like a small fine print on the Zoom website that you cannot record on MacBook and have it saved to the computer. You have to save it to a cloud if you record on your MacBook on any ISO. Zoom is mostly a PC software apparently, and so I tried to.
Why?
Yeah, and
Who
so
uses
but
PC?
it's still, even though you like download it onto MacBook, you can still have the button to press to save to computer. And it just doesn't save. It like just it processes the entire thing and then makes you like press this button to press save. But every time you press it, it just doesn't go anywhere. And then I had to research like, why is this happening? It said, oh, it doesn't work on ISO. And I was like, so you can't even go back and like change my options? Nothing. It processes the entire thing and then says, sorry, you can't save it on this. And I was like, okay, well, first of all, Zoom, get your shit together. Should have warned the bitch. Should have removed the button or something. Should have said, oh, by the way, this is not functional. But no. They straight up made me lose an entire fucking recording. So that's why Quarentina 2 is not on YouTube. It's nowhere in the world.
You call me, you're like,
gone.
What the fuck? I remember you like took a screenshot of the image and you sent it to me and you're like, what the fuck?
Yeah, I was like, what the fuck? It's not saving. It's not saving. Then I sent you, the screenshot. But like, it literally, like, it was such a small font. If you saw the words above it, it was like all big words and like on the bottom, small ass font. It doesn't work on ISO. And I'm like, wait a minute. Like they try to avoid that completely. Like, oh, don't look. Yeah, that's why Quarentina 2 does not exist. I am sorry, audience. Blame a bitch. Blame a bitch.
I mean, what are we gonna do about it? Honestly, they didn't really miss much. I mean, apparently people don't really like the Zoom video. I mean, they like it more than anything else. But bitch, our podcast views, they are down.
Oops, I'm sorry. We're not in a studio. We're not sitting next to each other going.
That's the shit. You know what? The people said the same thing when we were in a studio. First, they didn't like it when we were in a studio. Then they loved it when we were in a studio. Now I think they're just adjusting to.
And then and then they didn't like when we went back to my house. And then they started kind of like it, and now they don't like the Zoom. Like, make up your mind, okay?
Listen,
Damn,
sorry
y'all ain't ready for change.
Yeah. Sorry, within the past year, we fucking got a huge studio that then closed down because of a pandemic. That in turn continued to put us into even deeper of a lockdown, so we can't even do it together. Sorry, it's been a fucking tough year. Everybody, give us a break.
Sorry. And excuse me if I start like coughing a lot during this podcast, but my asthma is acting up, sis.
COVID. Are you dying?
No, it's all the ash in the air, and also I'm starting to work out now.
Is there anything for me in your will?
No, I don't even have a will. No, why would I have a will?
Mac, you're rich.
Where?
Make a will.
Where? What do you mean? Where's the money?
I know.
But also,
I
I was telling that to Oliver the other day. I was like, I searched myself up, and apparently I'm worth over $600,000. I said, where?
Bitch.
Where? Can I get this in a check? Where, bitch? Where do you mean?
Yeah.
And Oliver was like, oh, I think they mean like your assets. I said, what asset, bitch? I rent. Like, what do you mean? What do I own?
It's true though. It's fucking when I searched myself too. I said he's a bartender that pulls in well over a 6-figure salary, and at the time I did not. But now I'm a business owner.
Jesus Christ!
I put under my fucking LinkedIn entrepreneur.
Oh Jesus Christ!
What, if you're if someone out there, if you're doing some sketchy shit, but you need to make like a resume or do like something on LinkedIn, entrepreneur. All the fucking way. As long as you make your own money for yourself, bitch, you an entrepreneur. I don't care if you're selling chips or coochie. You a fucking entrepreneur. There you go.
Wow, that's a Mike rant.
Mike life lessons.
Life lessons with Mike. Life lessons with Mike. Ding.
Bing.
Anything else? Were we talking about anything before we hit this?
Drugs.
Completely forgetting. Oh, drugs. Yeah. But how? Let's check in. Let's check in real quick. How are you?
I'm good. Work has been good. I was in a weird state where I'm like very happy with what I'm doing. Obviously, I'm trying to get like more clients and make this thing even better. But then from there, I'm thinking, okay, is there growth in this? Is this going to be something I want to do forever? But that's like a grown-up, boring adult conversation we could have on our, I don't know, time. But other than that, I've been doing good. I've been working out safely. I've been driving an hour to this gym. I've been carpooling with my friend Derek. We go and we're distant and we wear our masks and we push our
I don't even know how
weights.
you can even work because it's all outside, right? I don't even know how you're doing that. during all of this.
It is outside. It feels like I'm smoking a cigarette.
I could not. I literally saw you on your Instagram story, and I was like, I literally couldn't. I would try one machine, and I'll die of an asthma attack.
It was like a filter outside.
The air is literally so thick right now in California. It's insane.
Today was the first day that it was like a little bit better, but honestly, okay. The breathing didn't really bother me because my lungs are already shot to hell because of my childhood. But other than that, like it blocks out the sun. So it kind of, like it's an outdoor gym. So really the only thing that really sucks about it is the heat. So in a way, it's actually been better because it's been blocking out the heat.
Really? It just makes everything feel like we're in an oven now. Like there's no direct heat source. It just everything's just hot.
I mean, it's hot, but it's more like for like an outdoor gym, it's more of the sunlight that's the problem because you have to think this is like metal weights. And when it's in fucking sun, you try to grab that shit. It's like... You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
It's something with like a black bench. You fucking lay down on that shit and sear your back. But I will say this, dude. I love not working out in WeHo. I've been working out and it's full of straight men. And I don't know what it is. I don't know what this is. But I am...
Straight men do it for you now?
Simping. And you know what it is? This is why. It's not the fact that they're straight. Because everybody's like, oh my God, another gay that like straight men do. You know what I think it is? This is what it is. It's not the fact that they're straight. I don't know what the hell they are, but I don't like that super cut up, ripped, like little WeHo fucking. It's not my thing. And these straight men,
gay look.
Yeah, these straight men, what they have is they're like, ooh, I work out and I get like muscly, but I don't skip a meal. You know what I mean? Like,
I know that fat muscle. They have that.
Yeah, like they don't meal prep, and that's what I find hot. Because let me tell you, God giving these straight guys big ass butts is homophobic, and I won't stand for it anymore.
I feel that. Let the world say it again. Say it twice. Amen.
This man, Mac, and here's the thing. Sometimes I think like they be looking at me, and
God,
I'm like,
giving them big asses that they don't even know how to use, bitch. They don't know how to use them shit.
No,
they don't know how to wipe them shits too. It's like, what the fuck? They gave you all this ass on a Thursday afternoon and you can't even wipe it, bitch. What do you mean? You gotta
get baby wipes. They don't even know about baby wipes. I hope a bidet or something. But let me tell you, because here's the issue I have. Because sometimes, like, as the straight friends I have like to tell me, I'm passing if I don't open my mouth. I'm like, fuck you, first of all.
Yeah, I would say like even more like right now with the beard and everything. If you just keep if you don't smile either, you don't smile, and you just don't even like say anything, you could be a very like you seem like you seem like someone Tony Mojo would date.
Trisha Paytas. Trisha Paytas.
You look at Trisha Paytas. Yeah, someone Trisha Paytas was like one of those. Yeah.
But okay, sometimes like they be looking, and here's the thing: when I was in the gay gyms, if they are looking, I know what it means. If I was like home in New Jersey and they're looking, I know also what it means. Like it's either like are they into you or like can they tell? Do you know what I'm saying? It's very that. But at these California gyms, they're I don't know what it means. Like,
it's
are you
Orange
looking?
County,
like,
so be careful.
Exactly. so like now I was like, okay, I'm there. I just like have my thing in. I like head down. Trying not to stare. Like just do my own thing. And I'd be over here doing like something on a bench, and this guy, like my husband, like he was straight up, like I was simping hard. I guess I fall in love every time I go. He comes over and he goes, "Hey, bro, how's it going?" I'm like, "Hi, how are you?" Like, you know what I mean? How are you? And he goes, Can I get a spot over here on the squat rack?
Oh,
now,
no.
Here's the thing. Let me tell you how you
That's
spot
how it starts.
somebody. Let me tell you how you
I know how you spot
somebody on a squat rack.
Yes,
you literally
I had a
up against
trainer.
them. Oh God, you'd be squatting up behind, and he had this big ass bubble butt.
Interesting situation that you're in.
Bro, Mac, he went down 4 plates on both sides, like hella weight, with this dunk. And if his girlfriend wasn't standing right there, I would have pushed that thing down.
No.
That would have been a Sean Cody film? Ready to fucking happen. I'm telling you. Ooh, boy. I had to leave. Sometimes I have to walk away because I'm like, I'm getting excited. Anyway, how are you? How's your week?
So much. My week's been okay. Did I tell you I started a meal prepping program?
I know you're getting like into fitness all of a sudden.
It's because I gained a lot of weight during quarantine. I gained every ounce, like every pound I've lost over the past 2 years with like the entire Michelle thing. I gained it all back within these 7 months and then some. And so I've been wanting to get back into that, and also because my sister's pregnant, and I just want to like, you know what I mean? Like I feel like with all like the bad food choices I've been doing, I'm slowly killing myself, and I kind of just want to like make sure I'm still around and have enough energy to take care of this niece or nephew that we have.
Here's what I'm gonna tell you, as somebody who like I see all these people, they do these crazy diets and these meal preps, and do they work? Sure they work.
Oh yeah, this meal prep is not like I'm not like crash dieting. It's just like food that's like not McDonald's or like Uber Eats that I'm eating like twice a day.
I'm telling you, Mac, if you want, because what I don't believe in and what I hate to, like, I'm happy that you say that, because I don't like when people tell me like they're hungry or they're just like weighing their food and all that kind of stuff, because it doesn't work obviously, but there's other ways to do it. Like I eat. I just am very like picky about like what I eat. Like it's a very boring thing, but I have cheat meals all the time. I have like once a week.
I know you have cheat meals all the time. Every time you come over,
I be coming over your house to eat pizza.
You have a bunch of cookies. You have like 12 cookies.
Hell yeah!
I'm like, okay, Mike, calm down.
When I'm sad, when I'm sad, I order a Domino's pizza and I eat a carton of mint ice cream, and that is that on that. I don't give a fuck. I don't give a single solitary fuck. But I'm telling you, I don't ever want to hear you tell me that you spending money on shit and trainers and stuff like that. Well, I'm right here, bitch. I will fucking hey, you want this? I don't want to hear that you're hungry and gonna be eating this, and you be good.
You don't want to hear the 10 grape story anymore.
That when you told me that, motherfucker, you're like, I can only have 10 grapes. What the fuck?
And that was interesting.
That's
that
like
was
my friend.
Time.
Yeah, I know what you're talking about. That's like when I did that diet for my friend. And then they got mad at me because
it worked. I mean, I lost my waist went down significantly, and they were very all surprised by how much it was. And I was like, yeah, that's because I stuck to it strictly. And I was like, I wanted to test this out, see what happens. And yeah, I lost a lot of my waist over that time.
You looking snatched, daddy.
Those 10 grapes really helped me. Let me snatch this body. But yeah, I'm doing meal prepping. I just did a week. I'm on my second week now thing. It's called Factor 95. It's like just typical meals that are like very like, they do a lot of keto things. So it's a lot of meat. It's a lot of meat and a lot of vegetables and shit. I'm like, okay. And also a lot of cheese. And I'm trying not to pick the cheese ones because the bitch lactose intolerant. So not like super a lot of cheese, but like, it's just like, okay, that's cheese. I can't eat this.
Yeah.
But I've been trying. I'm trying to avoid that. Yeah, it's going on well. The meals are good. This is not a sponsor, by the way. So I don't think I can talk about them even more until they sponsor us. But yeah, I'm doing that. If they are listening and they want to sponsor us,
hey,
call me up. I'm going to support y'all. And speaking of sponsors, actually, we do have a sponsor for this episode.
Oh shit, we do.
I believe. I need to recheck. But if we do, I think it's Raycon. But if we do, it's Raycon. Hi, Raycon. Here is the Raycon sponsor right now. Let me check. Actually, no, I'm gonna check later. If it's not Raycon, I'm gonna cut it out. If it's not even a sponsor, we're like, oops. Well, and we're back. Wow, delicious.
Oh, sorry, I was taking a drink.
What are you drinking?
I haven't been drinking alcohol much.
You haven't? I mean, I haven't either. I'm kind of that's a lie. I just drank like a bottle of wine this weekend.
We're not including weekends. Obviously, I'm drinking on weekends.
Yeah, I'm not drinking every weekday. Like, yeah, during the beginning, I feel like everyone's kind of like, I'm like chilling down during the rest of this quarantine because like we're figuring out like this is like not going to be a short little vacation anymore. It's lasting longer than ever. I feel like a lot of people are now trying to find routines, and that's what I'm trying to find right now. Because beforehand, I'd be like, I'd be like getting drunk on like a Wednesday or something. Be like, whatever, we're in quarantine, we got nothing else to do. But now I'm like, okay, getting drunk on a Wednesday is stupid. I'm not gonna do that. Like the weekends now for me are just like becoming a weekend rather than just being like.
How do you think it's going to be for everybody when life goes back to normal? I feel like to adjust to this, it was hard for everybody.
There's never going to be a such thing as normal anymore. People that are going to try their best to make everything like it's normal need to stop denying the fact that people are going to be like, some are going to have some PTSD from this, I feel like,
Yeah, I believe it.
Some people are going to be very like iffy about even touching a stranger, being around a stranger, even touching like common surfaces. I feel like for the longest time, we're all just gonna be like, I don't wanna.
Yeah, no, I feel you.
If someone coughs for me, I'll be like, oh fuck, here it comes again. You know what I mean? Because even if the vaccine rolls out, you already know there's groups of anti-vaxxers out there, so the virus is never going to disappear. That's the problem, especially in this country. It's never going to disappear with all the freedoms we have. People are going to not take the vaccine when it comes out. So yeah, so we're always gonna be worrying about this virus forever, and there's always gonna be that kind of backing fear. But at one point, it's gonna be kind of just like Zika and all that stuff. There's no cure for that, but it rises and comes and goes at random times. I feel like that's what's gonna become. But we'll see.
I'm rolling with it. At this point, I'm just rolling with it. Like I do what but you know, here's the thing. Like, aside from the fact that the virus exists and what it's doing to people. Mm-hmm. Like the new way of like life, I'm kind of having a great time. I've said this before. Like I know you're
having a great time. I see your Instagram story having a great time.
No, but but not
because
you're
always like because you're always like a partying boy, but now you're like homebody, and I feel like you feel more comfortable. Because there's no pressure. There's no pressure to have a nightlife for you anymore, and you were a WeHo gay for a bit, and I feel like you still felt that pressure. For a second.
Someone sent a comment. They were like, Mike, stop partying so you and Matt can do the podcast together. I'm like, guys, I'm not partying. First of all, I traveled to see my sister before she has a baby. And then I traveled for work. And then I had a wedding. And literally I have like a small group of friends. And I love that like COVID, it's kept my circle small. Where in the past, it was kind of like juggling that with like having to network and do the big like social scene all the time. But like, I like this. I like keeping it small, and I could get up, I work, I go to the gym, I wear my mask. I'm like, everybody's safer, healthier, just calm down. And I love it. I love it. I don't care. I hope that part of COVID stays. Well, not COVID, the lifestyle. I hope that part of.
I feel like bars and all that stuff going back to full capacity is not going to be a thing for at least 2 more years. Even if we find a vaccine now, I feel like for at least a year and a half or 2 more years, full capacity is not going to be a thing. Good.
Honestly, I don't know. No one likes a crowded bar.
Yeah.
Good. No one likes a crowded bar. Half capacity, bitch. You know I'm always gonna be walking in first. I don't wait in lines. I love when I go at it with a Reese. Like we really feel like that bitch because like thank God I have like friends at every bar and she's a Reese. You know what I mean? Like we fucking like I don't think I've waited in a line since 2017.
Yeah, no, Reese just like walks in. I've seen that too. Like, cause does she live down the street from the WeHo strip thing or something?
No, she's the farthest one away actually.
Okay,
from all of us.
I'll see her randomly on weekends, and then I'll just like see her walking down the sidewalk and just walks in. Like, doesn't even show her ID, just like walks straight in. I was like, there goes the Reese.
That's how we do it. When me and Reese were in New York City 2 years ago for Fashion Week, we were going into like this after party club, and it was like $100 to get in at the door. And we're going in. We literally cut the whole line. She goes, just keep walking. And then I was like, don't we have to pay? And she goes, honey, your waist looks like that and your ass looks like that.
You told me that. Yeah.
I was like, I have to remind because I was like, oh, wow, what is this world? I was like, cute. Okay. I got 2 more years of this. Everybody's commenting that my looks are going. It's very mixed. I get very like daddy things that they like how I look, and then a lot of people are just like, your looks are going.
Your looks are going. They want you to stay with that shaveless. No, I like this look. I don't know. It makes you seem regal.
Like a person?
Like a person. You seem like a human, not just like a Sean Cody porn star.
I hate that. Oh, I have something to tell you.
What?
So I went on a date yesterday.
Another one?
Another one.
I mean, you talked about 2 in the last podcast. There's the third now.
This is a new one. This is another date I went on. It was 45 minutes away down in OC, and everything was great. It's somebody I've known before. I've been on dates with them before. I was like, let me catch up with this person. I go and hang out with this person. It's great. They make us dinner. We're laying on the couch watching a movie, doing the whole sort of like making out thing, which is fine. Everybody's safe. It's fine. Making out a little bit. Then all of a sudden, they're like, I have to go to the bathroom. I'm like, okay, fine. They go to the bathroom. They come back. And they're like, ooh, so my friend just texted me to play him on Smash. So I'm going to play Smash. And I'm laying there like half naked. I'm like, what? Like I'm laying here half naked. Like who's going to look at this? And you got this here. I'm here. I drove all the way here, bitch.
Maybe.
You got me sitting on this couch.
Maybe it changed his mind. I don't know.
You say, I gotta go. Hold on. I gotta play Smash. The fuck?
Maybe you really wanted to play Smash with his friends. Maybe it was serious. You don't
be
know.
Like, bitch, you want to play Smash? Be like, bitch, you want to play Smash? Get over here. We'll play some Smash.
Did you guys like, go any farther or no?
I left.
That night,
I was pissed. I was pissed.
Hey, maybe he went into the bathroom to douche, but it was like so brown. He said, I gotta come up with an excuse.
Well, no, I left and he got mad that I was leaving. Because at first I was like, is this him telling me like he doesn't want me to be here? I'm very confused. But then I was leaving and he got like upset that I was leaving. He goes, you know, just like wait for a little bit. I'm like, no. What?
Maybe he wanted to bounce on that dick while playing Smash. Maybe he's one of those guys.
And he was also very much so like, are you going to come back tomorrow? Do you want to come back this weekend? Like, I'm like, okay, no. Sir, you blew it. Here, like, everybody listen to this. There's one thing you know if you're on a date. That's something you do with, like, your boyfriend or girlfriend once, like, you're comfortable with them and you're, like, not trying to do something. If you're having somebody over for a date and you're trying to impress and you start getting hot, heavy, and they're, like, laying on your bed half naked, ready to go, and you say, hold on, I got to play video games, fuck off. Not going back there again. Pissed.
Maybe he thought it was just casual.
It was just casual, but even if it wasn't a date,
it was too casual for you to out. You said,
yes, because I'm there.
Video games, bitch.
Yes, I'm all the way down here. What are you talking about? You play Smash later with your friend. I'm here right now. The fuck? Absolutely not. I felt disrespected and I left. I'm like, honey.
Well, that's Hookup Time with Mike. Oh my gosh, it kind of low key came back this week.
Kinda, yeah, kinda.
We should play the theme song beforehand. No, we play it right now.
It's Hookup Time with Mike. Woo!
Yeah, you're welcome, guys. I'm gonna put that. Return to Hookup Time with Mike. That's the episode title.
No, don't do
that.
People will get pissed.
People get pissed.
What about you? How's it going? Do you have a gay agenda while we're here?
It's nothing. No, it's nothing really interesting. It's just about a Lifetime Christmas movie. Lifetime's making their first ever gay Christmas movie, and it's starring an actual real life couple. And also Fran Dresser from The Nanny. How do you say her name? Fran Dress? Fran something.
Oh, I'm down to watch.
I don't know how to say her name. It's a Lifetime film, though. It's going to be so cringy and like corny.
I love Lifetime. No, I love Lifetime movies.
I mean, I kind of want to see how Lifetime does gay.
Yeah,
because I want to see a gay
themed
film in a very homely Lifetime type esque Hallmark shit. You know.
Dude, let's watch it together.
You know they're gonna have like a dog in like a fucking sweater. They're gonna have a dog in a sweater and a Christmas tree and all that shit and a fireplace,
but
bitch.
Do you think they're gonna overdo it? Do you think they're gonna overdo the gay?
Probably not. I mean, I feel like people in these time periods know now that if they're ever gonna make like a gay themed film, they gotta actually have gay people on the team to tell them when they're not being overboard about it.
I would just love them to, you know what I want? I want an interracial gay couple that's not overly the top masculine or feminine. Or you know what, maybe a little bit of both.
So
but not just in one. Yeah, but how about not just in one? Yes. But you know what, and I don't like how they always like gender roll it, like they're like, oh, like they're both men, but like they assign one person to be super feminine and then one person to be super masculine. Where I was like, how come they both can't have both feminine and masculine qualities? Like
why can't they both just be muscle gays? Let's make a movie about two muscle gays in love.
Not Another Gay movie's been done. Have you ever seen Not Another Gay movie?
Yes, I feel like every gay has, at least every gay around our age.
It is. I went back and watched it.
I think there's a sequel. There's two of them, I think.
There is Not Another Gay sequel, and it was problematic.
Really? I don't remember it. I just
it
remember
was
watching
made
it
like
on
20
Logo,
years ago.
being like, or no, watching it on the internet like secretly in my like
family computer,
being like,
yeah. No, me too, totally. What was I gonna say though? Oh my god.
Looking up the sex scenes on YouTube.
Yes. Oh God, why isn't it like that for me? I see these people. I see people bottom sometimes in those movies, and it looks like they're having so much fun. And I'm like,
yeah, they over sensationalize the entire gay sex situation. I mean, have you ever seen that? There's like 5 of them. Eating Out, I think it's called. I think it's called Eating Out. Let me see. I might be wrong, but I believe it's called Lifetime? Eating Out. No, it's like a logo. That breaking glass thing. You know, before all those gay films are like. Psh, the smashing of the glass. It was one of those. It's that company. That company.
Yeah, I know what you're talking about. I wish it wasn't Lifetime. My dad calls Lifetime the man-hating channel.
Yeah, it's called Eating Out, and there's like a bunch of them. There's Eating Out 2, Sloppy Seconds, Eating Out 3, All You Can Eat, Eating Out Drama Camp, and Eating Out the Open Weekend. Series of
Speaking of eating out, I have another. Wow, you know what? I have a funny story. It's kind of another hookup time at Mike, but not really.
Really?
Yeah. So I was with my friend Derek today, and he's in my I did like a little vlog, and he's in it, and he was like, tell them about the first time we got like connected, like we bonded. I was like, it was like at an after party at like 5 a.m. He goes, yes, tell them what happened. I was like, do you want me to really tell them what happened? He goes, yeah, because he thinks it's hilarious. Because this bitch,
when he was sucking someone's dick at a circuit party.
No. That's my friend Michael.
I don't know.
That's my friend. I got some friends, but this is close. We were at an after party, and it was like a house in the hills, and it's just made of glass. Like the whole house is made of glass, so like every wall see through basically where we were. And this guy who was talking me up all night, right? There was this other guy there talking me up all night. I'm like, okay, so I think I'm gonna hook up with this guy at some point. Great. They both go, oh, hold on, we're going to go make a drink in the kitchen real quick. And I'm like, okay, I'll wait here. I look to my right, and I see this guy throw my friend Derek on the kitchen table and just start eating his ass.
Wow. I want to go to one of those parties. I just want to go to one of those parties one day where I'm just like there, and the people are just like full out have sex. I'm just like, ooh, what did I walk into? And like leave. Just to be like, I was there when it happened.
This is when I first came to LA, so like it was a little new for me, and I was like, okay, he's eating my friend's ass, and I just like I'm like sitting out there sipping my drink with my legs crossed, like what? What do I do? I'm just sitting here at this point, and everybody's having a full conversation. I'm like, I don't think they know we can see us. Like we're all sitting outside. Then this is happening. Then they both come out like nonchalantly, thinking nobody knows the wiser, and then the guy tries to make out with me, and I'm like, get away from me in front of everybody. He goes. And he's like, what's the matter? And in front of everybody, I'm like, you were just eating my friend's ass. And they were like shocked that I called him out in front of everybody. He was like, what? You saw that? I'm like, the house is made of glass. That's the title of the video. House made of glass. Don't eat ass. Don't eat ass in a house made of glass.
House made of glass. Yes. I'm writing this down right now so I remember.
This is that was like I was sitting there and he was dying. I'm talking about it in the video, and I was like, "Yeah, that happened. Wow,
wow."
Oh, that was a very interesting night. Anyway,
it's okay. So you went to a sex party. Wow, how many sex parties?
That wasn't a sex party.
How many?
That wasn't a sex party. I can't even give you the number. I actually have been to a lot of actual sex parties.
You have? Oh wow,
yeah,
I've never been to. I've been invited, but I've never been.
Well, sex parties are fun.
That's weird.
Here's the thing. Sex parties are fun if it's with people you know. I hate when I go to if I'm ever in like a situation like that, if there's like one or two people that you just really don't want, like they're just not attracted to, it kind of ruins the mood for you. But sometimes you go to a place and you know there's like I have people I fuck that I don't talk to, okay? Then I have people I fuck that I'm like, oh, nice to see you out. Then I have friends that like I'll also fuck. And then I have friends that are such good friends that I don't have, like, even if they're attractive, not even a chance.
Yeah, I feel that, yeah.
So that's how my fuck ratio
We
goes.
have the same, okay? We're the same ratio. But I think you have a lot more numbers than me. So.
That's my fuck scale. But here's the thing with the fuck scale. The best people to hang out with, like, I have really, like, those friends that I'm like, I'm not only friends with them for sex, but, like, if we're in a situation like that, like, hey, bro, yeah, whatever, it's not going to be weird. Like, we're going to go into this and it's going to be like a thing. Do you know what I mean? And like, I don't know why that's more normal in like the gay world. Do straight people do that? Do straight people have like friends that they just like fuck if it's like in a like I was telling my friends in North Carolina this.
I think some people do, but I don't know. Heteronormativity is very like
I don't get it.
Like red, black, and white. I don't know. It just
I could say like sometimes I'm just at a party where I was like, yeah, look, so and so. Like, remember when that time I sucked your dick? Like I'll be doing it again later if I have no one else I want to. Like, you know what I mean? It's just like friends. Like it's just friends. It's buddies. It's nothing gonna go anywhere past that. But those are the ones that are fun to go to those kind of events with. And I always know if I have a friend that calls me after like the bar's closed and like come to my house. I have some friends coming over. I know exactly what that means. It's like an after.
It's about to go down.
It's an after party that if people stay too late, it's gonna become something. And then I'm like, oh, okay. And this is pre-COVID-19, obviously. This is pre-COVID time. with Mike.
Pre-COVID time. Speaking of COVID parties, though, did you hear about Bryce Hall? How he
Again?
He announced on his YouTube channel that he's going to stop partying for the rest of the situation.
Thank God!
But I don't believe it.
What a
I don't
save.
believe it, bitch. I don't believe it one bit.
So he's finally gonna stop
we
posting
will see.
about it.
He'll force people to put their phone in a fucking basket or some shit.
That's what they do. That's exactly what happened. I don't like it. I don't even want to talk about it
that
anymore.
was I tried to make bullet points today, but I didn't. That's literally the only bullet point I had.
It's okay.
I
should have
on
came
you
this week with bullet points. No, but I could ramble about anything. What's going on right now?
So drugs.
So drugs, sex. What else does Mike do? I mean, I talk a lot. I could talk about my crazy. I like that I have a crazy past. I like that I'm calm now. I'm not doing that, but I like that I lived. Does that make sense?
Wow, congrats. What's that like?
I mean, it was great. I wouldn't trade it for anything. It was a great motherfucking time. What else can go on? I'm halfway through Housewives of Atlanta.
I thought you said I'm half white for a second. I was like, what? What a revelation.
I'm halfway through Atlanta, and then after Atlanta, all I have is OC, and then I will have officially watched every season of Housewives over this
Jesus
pandemic.
Christ.
I know. Here's the thing. I always adopt the personality of the whole season. Like if I'm watching Beverly Hills, I act very Beverly Hills. If I watch in Jersey, I get very combative. I know I've been watching so much Atlanta because I walked into my room, Mac. It was a mess, and I went, "Ooh, child."
No.
Yeah.
No, you're not allowed.
Why
you're
am I
not
not allowed? I can't say child?
You're not allowed.
I'm Nene Leakes.
You cannot be Nene Leakes.
Why not?
Nene Leakes can only be Nene Leakes.
No, I know. Or Phaedra. Very Phaedra Parks.
I think you would like it. All I know
you
is
would like
Nene
Phaedra
Leakes.
Parks. You would like, you know what your personality, Mac? You are, I finally found the housewife that you are. And I hope somebody that's listening to this watches Housewives of Atlanta because Mac is Phaedra. Mac is Phaedra Parks. Phaedra is a smart one. She's a lawyer. She's extremely smart. And she's also the queen of shade. She never gets loud and fights. She's always calm, and she's just ooh, chat. She's very subtle shade fights. You gotta watch it. I'm forcing you now to watch it.
I can't. I'm not into
She's bougie.
that type of reality TV.
But okay, this is why she's you. She's calm, she's smart, she's bougie, and she's shady. Mac doesn't.
The only reality TV I watch is Big Brother. I watch competitive reality TV. I'm not really into just people living their lives. I'm like, okay.
Oh, well. Thoughts on Big Brother? Thoughts on this season of Big Brother so far?
Have you been watching it?
Absolutely not.
It's boring as fuck. It's boring.
That's what I heard.
Fuck, bitch. I mean, you can tell that this is the wrong time to do an all-star season. People probably were not even down to do it at all in the first place. It was so sudden, and just all this quarantine shit. People probably testing positive. Whoever they got in that house is just boring as fuck. It's so boring. It's hard to watch. Boring. It's disappointing me because I used to love that show so much.
Yep. I know. I that's why I've been seeing I've been hearing some leaked things from the challenge that's currently filming right now.
What are the leaked things? You want to talk about it?
No, I can't really talk about it. But it's just kind of same thing. Rushed hard to do during a pandemic. Mm-hmm. Do you know what I mean? Because a lot of people that they wanted to, I don't know, they didn't get cleared for whatever reason. So sometimes they had to pick some backups. A lot of people on this season, I know, were not first choices. They were backups.
Yeah, they literally brought back this season. It's Big Brother All Stars, and one of the people in the house, it's the person that got eliminated first on day one the season before. And everyone's like, this boy didn't even play Big Brother, and he's in an All Stars house, and he is being an idiot.
He's still there?
Yeah, he's still there because he's everyone sees him as an easy target because he doesn't know how to game. So they're all just that's David.
You know who I want to win?
Let him do his thing. They know everyone knows that if he makes it to the final two, no one's going to vote for him because he's a rookie.
I root for somebody who's not only good at Big Brother, but they're a good reality star and they're good at social media, which in my opinion is a big attribute that a reality star needs to have. I am rooting, and I'm not even watching the show, but I love Devon.
Everyone does. Everyone is rooting for Devon. Devon is everyone's number one choice right now.
She's everything.
She's
everything. We got to get her on the pod. We got to get her on the podcast.
We got to talk shit with Devon.
Devon. I saw she threw a match. She goes, they're going after everybody who's good at comp. So she fell right away. And she goes, she said
her entire storyline is that she's bad at comp. So she's first competition, act like she was crying and acting. I was like, that's why you my girl.
Yeah, she's everything. I hope she wins or at least goes very far, and I hope she does more. So. She's been on a few things right now. What else is going on?
But right now in Big Brother, they're doing the same bullshit they've been doing every year now, where they form a big alliance that just takes over the house. Yeah, and Devon is sadly outside of that alliance.
Well, she'll figure it out. The show
she already knows.
The thing I told you about that I got casted for is postponed because of COVID. It's not happening.
Oh no! You told me you got casted for something. Oh yeah, you did. Oh yeah, you did.
That is a little secret thing. But
and I never heard back from my thing, so I think that never happened.
It might be
not
pushed
happening anymore. It might be. We'll see.
Yeah, it might be pushed. And then after this, I'm kind of I don't know what's happening. I found out that I interviewed for something, and I found out that what it actually was for, and it was for the second season of Too Hot to Handle.
That's what I was thinking, because you told me you had an interview for something for Netflix, and I was like, that seems like they're trying to trap you into another Too Hot to Handle, because I finally watched the first episode, and they were all on there thinking they were on their regular dating show.
Yeah, it was called Love in Paradise.
They're trying to rope you in. Yeah, they're trying to rope you in with another thing.
Yeah, I mean, they called Lindsay Lohan's Beach Club was originally told as Summer of a Lifetime, and that was a fucking lie.
Imagine they wrote me into Too Hot to Handle. I'm joking.
You would love it. You can do it. You kidding me? You hot, boy.
Please, I'm not that hot. I'm not six pack running on the beach.
I see you be posting sexy photos on Twitter sometimes, and you be feeling yourself. You be felt cute.
In my harnesses that I bought for no reason, just to have. So I was like, I'm gay. I feel like we need these.
Try on haul, harness edition. Get those views, bitch.
It was a high purchase too. It was one night I got high and I just bought a harness. Now I have a harness.
Do it the fuck up.
I look hot in it, bitch. I'm gonna say, I'm not gonna lie.
I'm trying to think what else happened this weekend. I had a weekend.
You did?
Well, not really. What did I do?
I was editing this weekend. I was editing a video that I was trying to submit on time, and now the company that's reviewing the video is taking their sweet ass time to review it.
Of course they are.
The video would have been uploaded and out by now if they just said yes by the day I submitted it, but I have still not heard back. So I guess I'm taking another week off, guys. I'm sorry.
I don't understand. I'm so over fucking dealing with brands. No one wants. And we always talk about brands. I don't think people seem to like it when they tweet at us. They like to hear the stuff. No one wants to pay. No one wants to pay. They want to give me something, and they're valued at $80. I'm like, suck my dick.
Yeah, they want you to do an entire dedicated video for $100. I'm like, excuse me.
Yeah.
What?
What'd you say to him?
Excuse me?
And they type it out like they're so exciting. Congratulations.
They're really trying to persuade you. And I'm like, did you just hear what you just said?
Yeah. We ain't got to pretend like you didn't say what you just said.
Yeah.
I was like, whatever. Okay, nope. And my response is always so shady and calm. I love having a mom that was in human resources because I know how to be a bitch in the best way. I say, to whom it may concern. You know what I mean? That's my fave. Anyway, I never hear back.
Did you ever get one of those, because people have talked about on Twitter and all that stuff, YouTubers, the worst, emails they've ever gotten for deals. Did you ever get that one? I forgot what it was. I think there was it was some subscription box or something, and they were going to pay us in cryptocurrency that they expected to take off in 2020. It was last year. We were all getting it, and I was like, what?
Get out.
It was hey, you want to do this brand deal? We'll pay you in a gamble.
No.
Like, what? What do you mean?
They'd be wild. Dude, some of them will reach out and they'd be like, hey, yeah, so like, here's the stuff we want you to promote on your social media, and we'll give you a discount code to the product. So you need to buy our products. Buy our fucking products to talk about them in insurance.
And then
buy our products. Suck my whole dick.
I just did a I'm a Live Nation influencer. Did I ever tell you that? Live Nation has picked me as an influencer now, so I get to go like I was supposed to this year go to like concerts and all that shit and be like just post Instagram stories and be at these concerts. But I'm going next year. I'm going to go to an Usher concert. I'm going to Usher's having the Las Vegas residency at Caesar's Palace, and they're sending me out. They're getting me 2 VIPs, but I'm going to take my boyfriend. I have a boyfriend, Mike.
Okay, well, how about this? I'll just go to Vegas, and I won't go to the concert. I won't go to the concert, but we'll go out after the concert.
Maybe it's sometime if it happens. We don't know what's going to happen in July. You know what I mean?
I know people in Vegas.
We do not know what's going to happen in July. Everyone knows people in Vegas. My dad knows people in Vegas too.
Oof, baby, people in Vegas. You watching Love Island?
No, it's taking place in Vegas, isn't it?
It's on a rooftop in Vegas.
How is it? Have you watched it?
I watched one episode. The girls were screaming.
I tried to watch it last season. I watched like a couple episodes. I was like, this is so fucking boring.
I can't watch.
And it comes on like every day, doesn't it? Like it's every day on CBS.
Yeah. Well, the thing is, you know what? After doing it, I can't watch a reality show that has to do with love. Like if the whole premise of the show is love, I can't, because like it's like they've been there for a week. And they've gone through like 3 girls that they've all fallen in love with. They can't believe this happened to them. Oh my God. Like you've known each other for 4 days. Mm-hmm. Do you know? And I understand you're in an environment where like emotions grow very fast and you're very bonded very quickly. I get that. But no, like
yeah, I mean, you could say the same with Big Brother though. They're all locked in a house, and then usually the relationships that form on Big Brother tend to last a very long time. A lot of these people have kids and all that shit now together.
Well, yeah. Well, look at my friendship with like I'm still like look at my friendship with Ari, Billy, Kyle. Like we came back best friends. Mm-hmm. Like, do you know what I mean? That was just how that happened. But even with like I don't know, like when it comes to relationships,
you mean like a reality TV show that's purposely like you're there to purposely act like you're falling in love. You can't do.
Yes, because also if you continue that storyline, you know that they're going to keep you. Like some of these people, they're like, okay, if we keep each other, we're here for the full time. Yeah. We're going to get the most amount of screen time. We're going to get the most amount of following.
You might and then we'll break up and all that shit.
Yeah, we'll break up to like further it once we get off the like it's all planned. And as like it's not.
I feel like that's kind of what Are You the One is now. Like they get together, then they break up, and suddenly they're on X on the beach, and they're on the challenge. They're on X, Y, and Z. All these other shows now together.
Yeah. The only way I was ever going to do anything else if X on the Beach came back, and that's gone. So
they canceled it.
I'm pretty sure.
Okay, I mean, I know the UK one was very popular, but I feel like the US one was kind of.
So is the UK everything?
Short.
The UK everything.
UK
is
reality
popular.
TV is like seems to be booming over there.
Booming.
People love the reality TV in
they
UK.
They love that shit.
Geordie Shore, whatever that is.
Honey.
The cast of Geordie Shore came to VidCon last year. I remember that.
I still talk to Nathan and Sophie. I was like, remember that time you ate a piece of bread out of my ass? And I made that with both of you at a club?
Oh, my gosh.
And yeah. Wow.
What were we talking about before we went on through
Drugs.
all of this? Drugs. Tina, some Lauren, some Jessica.
Tina. Let's do the next time if you and I ever do shrooms together, we're gonna do Josh Retreat. We're gonna do shrooms, and we should record a podcast on shrooms. Let's record a podcast on shrooms.
No,
and we'll call
it would just be like me screaming. I don't even know how I'm gonna act on shrooms. I'm so afraid of drugs.
Okay,
you know
I've done shrooms.
Speaking of drugs, did you hear that Kendall Jenner just came out as a stoner?
I saw the bravery, honestly.
Yeah, the bravery. Like, I'm so brave of her. Yes, you live in California your entire life and you smoke weed. Oh, my gosh.
Crazy.
You lived in Los Angeles your entire life and you smoke marijuana. Wow. So rare. So rare
so
out
crazy.
here.
Shrooms doesn't really do anything to me. Maybe I need to, eat a lot of them.
I've never
I did
tried.
the tea.
I'm afraid
and it
of
made
doing
me giggly. I ate the shit and it made me
doing anything outside of marijuana. I was so afraid of doing marijuana for the longest time until I did at someone's 21st birthday for the first time.
Well, that's fine.
It was an interesting time, and yeah, now here I am. But
Well,
I'm afraid to do anything else.
You should only do something if only specifically you are comfortable with it. And there are always but that doesn't go for every drug. There are no drugs that I will never let you take.
Of course. I mean, I'm probably never going to take shrooms, honestly. I feel like I'm never going to get coming up. I'm always going to get very anxious if it's ever brought up. I'm going to get so anxious, and I feel like it's going to fuck my trip up.
Then that's definitely not your vibe. That's definitely not your vibe.
It's probably not my vibe.
I don't know anything about drugs anymore. I'm a man. I'm a dad.
You lost all your information on drugs.
All my information on drugs is gone. I can't wait till I actually have kids and they try to get away with shit, and I'm like,
please.
Please.
Been there, done that.
Can I have $15, bitch? For what? Think they're 5. For what? What the fuck do you need that for, huh? Smoking crack on the corner, looking at me like, what's crack?
Oh my gosh.
Anyway. What else we got going on?
I don't know.
You see anybody eating ass in God's house?
No. That's so
that's it. It's been a low week. I've just been working. I've been working out, and then that's really it.
Eating a guy's ass in a glass house. The closest I've ever gotten to a sex party was going to like one of those special nights at like there was a bar up here in North Hollywood, and it's like a special like underwear night. I wasn't in my underwear, but
that's not a sex party.
I kept on getting emails about it. I was like, I want to go. No, there was a tent, and apparently like it was a tent.
Oh well, yeah, the dark room.
It was a very very big dark tent in the back.
It's a dark room
that I was standing next to for the entire time I was at the bar. Didn't know why people were going in and out of that place. Yeah, and then I finally figured it out. Connected 1 and 2 because I was really high when I was there too. And I connected 1 and 2, and I literally my face went, oh
yeah.
And my friend started cracking up at me because there was porn playing everywhere too, like throughout the entire night. And I was like, oh, it's one of those nights.
Yeah. Wow.
I feel like I'd be the weirdest person at a sex party. I'd be so just like, hey.
I do miss having like chill nights out. Like I remember that one night me and Oliver and like one of your friends and I think Ronnie came. We went to that like bar in Silver Lake. We just like chilled at the table.
Yeah, it's really chill. Cute. It's really chill on weekdays. On weekends it gets really crowded.
Oh, I saw Emma Chamberlin today.
Really? Did you say hi?
At a 7-Eleven, and I wanted to know what she was buying. I said, girl, you are rich. What are you getting at 7-Eleven?
Everyone goes to 7-Eleven no matter what class you're in, okay? You're always going to walk into a 7-Eleven.
But maybe, who knows? Honestly, maybe it wasn't her, but it looked like her, and she had a mask on. And I will give her that. If it was her, good job wearing a mask. But she was leaving 7-Eleven in Hollywood.
She's beautiful. She is beautiful. I met her way before she blew up. I met her when she was her first ever convention she ever got invited to was Playlist. And she was just I think she just hit like 1 million that day of Playlist or something. And I remember meeting her and all that stuff. And everyone kept on telling me I had to meet her because we had the same editing style. And everyone wanted us to link up. And I was just like, who is she? And I walked up to her. I didn't know her age. And so when I first walked up to her, she was like hanging out with these 15, 14-year-olds too. And I was like, is she a child? I'm not. That's the first thing that came to my mind. I was like, am I literally talking to a child right now? Okay, I'm just going to say hi and I'm going to walk away. This is a child. I can't do anything with a child. Have you seen my channel? That's literally what I thought because I never saw her videos before. And I saw her videos afterwards. I was like, oh, okay, so she's funny. Yeah. And here she is now, taking over the world on covers of 17 magazine, getting chased by TMZ.
And here I am losing subscribers. I'm old. Anyway, we have anything else to talk about?
Nothing. Drugs.
Drugs.
Drugs. I mean, we could end it soon. I mean, is there anything else? Anything else happening? Anything you want to tell me? Any tips to tell the audience?
No, I miss you.
Any comments you want to point out? I didn't look at the comments on the last video.
You know what we should do? Let's have people start submitting questions, and we'll end every podcast with
some
1 or 2
questions.
questions.
Yeah, true. Comment down below any questions you want us to answer. That's not sexual. Let's not do this. This podcast is way too sexual. Let's do normal questions.
Yeah, give me a normal question. Preferably not sexual. But we'll do it this way. Okay, if you're watching us on YouTube, hi. Leave a comment down below your question, or you could tweet at us with a hashtag. What should the hashtag be?
Questions for this mess.
Messy Qs.
Messy Qs.
Hashtag Messy Qs. MESSYQS.
QS mess. Okay, Messy Qs.
Messy
Hashtag
Qs.
Messy Qs and add us at MessyPod.
Yes.
And also follow us.
Yeah, why the fuck not?
Follow us on MessyPod everywhere you see us at MessyPod. Give us some attention. Our Instagram might be, I don't even know how we use it. I forgot we had an Instagram. I'm going to tell you the truth right now.
I use our Instagram to post pictures of us, but we haven't been together.
Yeah, so just post random collages of us together.
Just get clips from the podcast. We post that shit.
Honestly, we probably should just get like old clips from our old podcast. Just put on Instagram.
I could do that.
Like when we had the studio, just like random like 5-minute clips of that. And just upload that on our Instagram. Remember the studio? Now it's like a hype house or some shit. I don't even know what's happening over there.
Who fucking cares? Honestly, not my business. But yeah, let's do that. Yeah. So yeah, follow us everywhere at MessyPod. Where can people find you personally, Mac?
I'm blurry. People can find me anywhere if you search Mac Does It. It's MacDosit. Where can people find you, Mike?
Everywhere at MikeMGTV. MikeMGTV. MikeMGTV.
Yeah.
Is that what I said?
Yeah, I think so. And be sure to email us any of your hookup time. I know we don't do hookup time yet, but like
keep sending them in. Save them all.
Hookup times, gay agendas, or just anything above at messypod@gmail.com. Woo! Also follow us, listen to our podcast anywhere if you search Messy with Mike and Mike, or follow us anywhere if you search MessyPod.
With Mike and Mac.
Mike and Mac is the cover photo. The actual title is Mac and Mike. They just flipped it up on the cover photo because I think they liked you more because you fit their frat boy aesthetic. So they always thought about you. It's always about Mike, even though Mac is the one that came in with the papers.
Fair. Okay. And I think we've been douched.
Yeah, I think we've all been douched, in the glass house to get our ass ate.
I don't even think they were douched.
Oh, no.
Oh, God.
Okay, bye.
Bye.